Hey guys, welcome back to a new video of Above End. Today's video, I am kinda finishing off the dog ride. It's the dog ride is gonna stand like pretty much finished after this video. It's pretty much detailed from start till beginning. No, start to beginning. From start till the ending. So I'm quite satisfied on the turnout of this dog ride. When I first started it, I had a bunch of ideas on how I wanted to do stuff, and all of those got a little bit changed over the time I was in the park. So I struggled a little bit with the ideas, but I think I found a good one now. And so what I'm doing today, guys, is I'm making these fermentation tanks, which is kind of like the key parts of brewing, or how you say. So I tried to make my own go, and kind of like a tank that was kind of fitting the surroundings and kind of like the winery I'm making. So I made these fermentation tanks out of the barrels we have, where I actually just turned them around and kind of went for a, how do you say? I can't remember it now. But I think that the fermentation tanks in this way, with the wooden barrels and stuff, is a nice way, instead of just making those normal fermentation tanks that has like this aluminium and iron build up. And I kind of felt like that really didn't work out here, so I just went with my own and made those fermentation tanks. So kind of the whole dog ride itself kind of makes sense now that you start at the station where they have all the storages and stuff of the barrels, and you go inside the first like storage room, picking room, and you come past the treadmill, which is totally destroyed. So they made a new one, which is on the other side, which is the new active one, which also goes well with the fermentation tanks. And I also did say to you guys that I wanted to have this sort of in Symbolica, when you drive past those bottles, it says that name where the bottles kind of open up. And I really want that part. We will figure out a way to make them pop, because maybe the winery can be a little bit haunted or something as well, because it really wouldn't make any other sense to just have them pop up when it's like just a normal world-ish. So I need to find a way to make that kind of go well hand in hand. And I had struggles with it. I think though that this has been the spot in the ride where there's been most room for me kind of like to build. So I did my best what I could to try to fill the voids here. And and I was gonna say the fermentation area is kind of plain, because I really didn't want too many things there. And I'll probably do some more stuff to it too. Maybe have some steam coming off from it or something. Just so you guys get the illusion of what this is, basically. But guys, I don't think that I will talk any more today. Of course, in the end of the video, I will come back to you and talk a little bit more of what I've did. So I hope you guys will enjoy the video and the music. See you in the end, guys. Bye.
progress going on. But mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
Hey guys, welcome back. Doing some more speed build here before we come to the cinematics at the end of the video. As you see me here, I'm kind of finishing off the fermentation room where I'm making like these pipe systems. I kind of feel like this is quite good. I mean, the fermentation tanks gives a nice vibe of what it is, and I did try to make all those kind of buttons and sticks you can move up and down, and kind of make this little door-ish, not a door, but kind of like a little cabinet. I don't know what it's called. You can open so you can look inside and see how the grapes are and all that stuff. So I'm quite satisfied on the turnout of these fermentation tanks. And after that we go up to the wine room, where I use the Bardelli'S. The Bardelli'S, it's not like the best and most perfect piece to use, but for what we have in the game, then the Bardelli'S really does the job. They have this shine you see from a long distance, which kind of is quite nice, since wine bottles, they do give a nice shine back if they are lit up or anything in a room or something. So I'm quite satisfied on the turnout, and I didn't know how much of them I should place, so I just kind of went with it and just place one there, and kind of made it all fit very well together. And I must say, I had no idea that this dog ride-ish was gonna look like this when I first had the idea, because you know, ideas change along the road. So, but I'm actually quite satisfied on how this looks compared to the narrow space we have, and all the compactness we need to build, especially with this dog ride. So it was a challenge for me, but I am so glad that I finally can say that it's like 95% done. We need trigger work and of course a little bit of lighting as well some places, and yeah, it's pretty much there. So I think that I finally can move on to something new into the park. The question is just what. But I'm guessing me and Operateur is gonna talk that through a little bit on what more to do on the park, like on the island itself. We still have the wasteland we gotta do, and maybe one of the new rides will maybe give us some new ideas for something we can add to the park as well. We don't know yet. It might be, but in the long haul, I'm quite satisfied on how this turned. It has a little bit of storyline to it as well, and also with some trigger work and all that stuff. It will all be good. I guarantee you that. I think that if I may have had more room, I might have expanded the winery a little bit, the production itself. But I'm quite glad that it wasn't bigger or the layout wasn't longer, because then it probably would have been a little bit of a struggle to kind of get all those stuff in as well. But I did try my best to cover up all the angles, and yeah, just so there's really isn't, you can't really see what's behind all this stuff, even though it's mainly just terrain. And of course there are a little bit of stuff that goes below it, where the mine train coaster goes, that will also be a little bit modified, because we don't want anything to clip, of course. So there's still a lot more stuff to do, like behind the camera stuff, I think, to make it look good and nice. I don't know about a POV though, of the ride itself. It will come eventually. You guys just have to be a little bit patient about that, because we need the trigger and all that stuff to work too. So, but I'm gonna end the video now, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would appreciate if you guys had any thoughts or comments you would like to say in the section below. I would love to hear them, guys. And I just hope you guys have an awesome day. And remember to check next week's episode on Operateurs channel. So yeah, guys, I think that was it. See you in the next video, guys. Enjoy the cinematics. Bye.